But I will say that since Baltimore, in my opinion, is out of the picture now, it seems like the AFC is it's wide open. It just seems like at this
Honestly,
moment, the Chiefs and the Bills are the heavy favorites.
it's crazy because the Bills, they're good, but low key, if you like fully sit down and watch the game, they kind of skate. Like they play with fire a little because the Saints, they could have very much won that game. It was a 2-point game at one point. The Saints,
It seems like the same thing is occurring what happened last year, if we remember correctly. Because although yes, the Chiefs they were winning games, they weren't playing all that well. They were skating by the nail of their teeth. It seems like this year, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it's almost the same in terms of the Chiefs early on. They're not playing their best football. They look like a shell of themselves, and then all of a sudden they peak right when they need to peak, and then the playoffs roll around and they just beat the teams they need to beat, and they make the Super Bowl again. It just seems like a team that once they're healthy, once we get towards November, close to Thanksgiving, that all of a sudden everything is going to click. They're going to find their identity. Pacheco, Kareem Hunt, these guys are going to finally be able to run the football, and Mahomes is finally going to play a lot better. I just think right now I think they're 3-1, which is no, they're 2-2, which is not bad. It's still early in the season. We're going on week 5. I just think they're in a decent spot at this moment with all the struggles that they have. The sky isn't falling. They just had a good offensive
no
performance.
one, no one else in that division looks truly dominant or anything. I mean,
They
Chargers
haven't
just lost to the Giants.
they haven't suffered major injuries.
They're
So
actually getting dudes back.
I believe the Chiefs at this very moment, they can do it again. They can really do it again. And it's unfortunate because I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs. I really am. I'm tired of
like
seeing the
I'm
Chiefs in the
looking,
Super
like
Bowl.
I'm looking around the AFC, like outside of the Bills, who's really in? I guess the Colts. The Colts looking pretty good, but is this one of those Linsanity runs? Daniel Jones and company. Like
Mhm.
who's really looking dominant out there?
There's nobody. There's nobody really. The great teams are in the NFC. Really, the really good built teams with the really good built teams are in the NFC at this moment. The Rams, the Packers, the Lions, the Eagles.
Eagle, yeah.
Those are
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers have an outside chance. Like those 5 teams, all the really good teams are in the NFC. While in the AFC, you could say, well, the better quarterbacks are in the AFC because of Allen, because of Lamar, because of Patrick
Herbert,
Mahomes and
yeah.
Herbert. But like the overall team itself is just not on the level of the teams in the NFC. So it just seems like to me, outside of the Chiefs and the Bills, there's not really another team that can compete with those because the Chargers lost Rashawn Slater. Joe Alt
Nah,
is
they
going to
lost.
come
Joe
back.
O went down. Yep.
He's going to come back. I think it was like a high ankle
Mhm.
sprain. I believe it was. It wasn't a major injury. So he'll come back in like maybe 2 to 4 weeks. But you still lose your top offensive lineman for the season. That's major when it comes to the playoffs because you're going to need him. The Chargers, I will say Quentin Johnston, his growth as a player is great. That's really helped them offensively. And it seems like their offense has just improved significantly because of his growth. I do wish they would rely more on Ladd McConkey. It seems like he's not getting involved as much as you would like. Keenan Allen is having a resurgence with the Chargers. But again, like they just lost to the Giants, and you know, I just can't really trust the Chargers. I just really can't trust the
And the
Chargers.
Broncos, boy, Bo Nix is bad.
Yeah, although he did have a bounce back game, he had that one interception, but overall, he did have a decent
Yeah.
game against arguably one of the worst teams in the NFL. But I can't trust the Broncos either. I'm just not comfortable with Bo Nix beating Mahomes or Josh Allen. I don't think he's capable of doing that at this moment. So that's really what I'm looking at. Like, and then the Colts, you have Daniel Jones starting at quarterback. Yes, he's been playing good this year, but it's Daniel Jones. I don't trust Daniel Jones in big spots. So those are really the teams that you have to worry about in the AFC. And to be honest, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. So Mahomes, the Chiefs, as long as they get healthy, as long as they can figure out this offense, it's an easy path because they have Josh Allen in the Bills' numbers in the playoffs. So if the Bills are the only team you have to worry about, dog, what we talking about? It seems like another Chiefs Super Bowl appearance against whoever may be in the NFC. If it's the Eagles, if it's the Lions, if it's the Packers, if it's the Buccaneers, if it's the Rams, whoever it may be.
The AFC
Seems
felt
like
like it feels like the 2025 Western Conference, where it was the Thunder and then whoever else.
yeah, exactly.